Good morning and welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. Thought I'd just pick up the camera. I am working on trying something new to me, canning ground beef. And I've got some ground beef cooking here. This is all done. So I'm going to take off the fat and then start canning it. Something new I wanted to try, and I'll see how it works. So things are, as usual, Parsnips and Parsimony style, crazy around here. We have several friends that are moving, so we have been and will continue the process of helping them move between using our trailer and then just using the manpower of all of us, helping them get their things situated. So part of the reason for canning this beef is we're coming into the busy season at the garden. I have a whole bunch of my plants started, but I still probably have a good 200-300 plants still to start. And I know the next couple months are going to be really, really crazy trying to get the gardens back into shape. And so I want to have some of these meals so they will be easy to be able to just tell the kids, drain them, or, add taco flavoring to it, and we are good to go. So that's part of my reasoning for cooking this up. My freezers are currently full. We have been eating out of them, but we don't have room for this amount of meat that I have. So we're just gonna can it. It's something new, it's something fun. Art just says canning is fun. Yes, canning is fun.
Well, it is fun, but it's a lot of work.
It is work, but I think it's going to be worth our time later on. I am using the So Easy to Preserve book on canning. You guys know, if you've been around here for any of my garden canning series, these are what this book is the best. So it says to brown the hamburger, drain off the fat, and then using whatever broth is left, you can top it off with water, tomato juice. You're going to actually hot pack the jars and then add a teaspoon of salt to every quart of hamburger, and then we're going to pressure can it at 10 pounds for 90 minutes. So you can see that's mostly fat. There's some juice in there, but Grace was able to move all the meat to one side. This is what we're going to start packing into the jars, and then I'll scoop off the fat and pour the liquid into the jars.
See, look at those clean eggs.
I know, it's a beautiful thing.
Those were all those we got last night.
That one over. That in there. And we don't want the juice, so you're gonna have to let it drain a little bit, because I haven't scraped off the fat. Yeah, and then just pour it right in. There you go. Yep. Good job. Let it drain a little bit, and then put it in.
Canning some meat?
We are. Friend here watching all the excitement. We had a little mishap with the yogurt. You say, I had a yogurt mishap. What do you think, Hannah? Do you like canning? Look at the. So whatever broth I had, I separated it so most of the grease went off. There's a little bit left, and then I divided it between the jars. I'm going to top them off with just water. You could use. Hi, Hannah. You could use tomato juice, but I'm just going to use water. And then I need to add 1 teaspoon of salt to each jar. Would you like to add that in? Okay.
Why does it need salt?
It helps preserve it.
Keep it from rotting. Ooh. That's how to it, Lily. Hannah? What are they?
There's one more. There you go. Oh, Put it back on. There you go. We got it done. Hannah's getting very grumpy. I'm gonna take care of her. 3 large packages, the family size packages of hamburger was 7 quarts plus, and you can see that's how much I got left of that 3rd package. So I still have 1 more package to cook. I'm just going to cook it, drain it, and freeze it. So that will be, I do have room for that. And then we are having hamburgers for dinner tonight. So I have those out. Just really trying to get into that mindset. What can make things easier for me after the garden really starts kicking in. And Monday they're saying, and a week from today, it's gonna be 60 plus degrees. I know you guys in the South, you're already mowing your lawn, you're planting your gardens, but up here, we're still getting frost every night. We had snow a couple days ago. So yeah, we're excited. It's getting warm. But I will be back as soon as I get Hannah in bed. I forgot to mention that in the pressure canner, I added 8 cups of water. That's what my pressure canner tells me, so follow the directions on whatever canner you have. But I had to add 8 cups of water to it. And then that has to come to a boil, and that vent has to start steaming for 10 minutes before I can start getting the pressure up to time it for the 90 minutes at 10 pounds. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on that. If you're new to canning, be like, what, you just put the lid on and walked away? No, there's a few other steps that I didn't show you. So if you have questions, ask in the comments. I can explain them a little bit better, but I gotta go take care of Anna. So I just got off the phone with Art, and today we were having blown-in insulation put in. So Art was just catching up with that. He's got to make sure that's all done. I have the leftover meat that I couldn't can because it was too much. I went ahead and cooked that and bagged it, and then I have some shaved beef here that's also going in the freezer here. This is all the fat that came off that meat. So pretty, that's a lot of fat. I'm going to feed that to my chickens. That'll be good for them. Oh, don't play in it. One of the kids asked if that was mashed potatoes, and I said, no.
It looks like mashed potatoes.
Yes, but it most certainly is not, and does not taste like it.
Dad says, puts it out for a meal and says, hey, who wants mashed potatoes?
I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's making this weird bubbling sound. Still has pressure, so I'm not going to take it out yet. It's got a new item for the garden, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. I'm sure you've seen these before on Amazon, and they're taped. I'll be back. Okay, let's try some scissors, see if those work. So Kate Brands reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in trying out their tomato cages. And these are ones that you build the different levels. And I said, absolutely. I think this would be a great addition to the garden. So they look like this, and you can build them level by level, which I think would be outstanding for my Oli garden bed that I use. You guys saw that last year. And so, let's see, how do these go? Looks like these are the bottoms. And then I'm guessing you have to put these in. I could read the instructions, but you know, life's more fun if you don't follow the instructions. Put that one in. All right, I'll look at the instructions for a minute. So these go like that. Can I see that? And we're gonna do that to multiple ones. I believe these go up to 68 inches. So they're fairly tall. What is this guy here? Ah, look at that. It goes over it. Ah, I learn as I go. Okay. And then this goes like this, I would assume. Aha! Okay, that's connected. And there are 3 of these. One. Oops. Trainee already. Hang on. Helps if you have the pointy part. Pointing down. But I thought, you know, these are fold-upable, so we're not having to worry so much about the space afterwards. And Mary this year is actually having her own garden. It was one of her New Year's resolutions she wanted, was to have her own, I think it's a 5x5. I think that's what she has. Yeah, 5x5 garden. She's already got her tomatoes started and they are up. She has 2 peppers, 2 tomatoes. She wants to put basil in there, and I think she's doing some marigolds too. Okay, that's one stick there. And so these are going to be absolutely perfect for her to try out. And if you're low on storage space, I think these would be really helpful. So you can take them apart in the winter and just store them instead of trying to find a place for tomato cages. As we know, those tomato cages always catch you in the foot, or they don't stack well. And anyways, we're going to give these a shot and see how we like them. And I am very excited. I have 4 cages, so we'll use them with different varieties too, and see how they work. My guess is these would probably be a little bit better for determinate tomatoes versus indeterminate, but I can't tell you for sure because I haven't used them yet. But anyways, you're going to be seeing these on Instagram, and I will be posting all about them all summer and letting you guys know how they work. These aren't really that hard to put together. I just want to make sure they're together tightly. So, metal piece in there, put the cover over it, install the other end. You want to twist them together, make sure they're put together right. Pointy ends go on the ground. And I don't know, let's see, do these go below the connectors? And this one, 1, 2. And our last one here, which would go 1, 2. Sometimes I am dimensionally challenged in more ways than one. Okay, so that means we must have 4 of these. And there you have it. Ta-da! It'll be interesting to see how well these work. So I would push this down probably into the ground about that far. So that's going to give you nice height for my tomatoes. And we'll give it a try. I wonder if these would work really well for pole beans too. I don't see why not. And they say they provide you with an extra set of pieces to connect. So we have one of extra piece of setup of these, and then the 3 of these. So in case anything, you have a problem with anything, you have the extra pieces. So this one is the one that goes up to 48 inches, and I think this one goes up to 68, but I'm going to open it up and double check. These connectors are a little bit different. So this is the original one I did. This is the next box I did. Oh, careful of the cage, honey. So this package here, you can either do 4 48 inchers or 3 72-inch towers, depending on your tomatoes and what you need. I feel like I have a Lego set or a Tinker toy set. Now let's see, are these all, any of these? Yep. There are pointy end ones, and then there's regular ones.
I'm in, Mom. I'm in the a video camera. Could you fit 2 tomato plants in there?
No, just one.
Wow.
All right, that didn't take too long to build. I found that pushing these connectors as you build them on a firm surface and just use your body weight gently helped connect them together a little bit easier. These guys are a little bit tougher to get together than the ones with the metal inserts in the middle, just from experience, but you're gonna tell. This one's my really tall one, and then that's the 48-incher. We'll give them a shot in the garden when we plant our tomatoes, but I'm excited. We'll see how they work. So we're just checking out the herbs. Daniel, where's the plant here?
Wait, there's herbs.
Can you find it? Where's the plant? Let's see, right here, right here.
Yeah.
And it's called thyme.
It went
Thyme. Not like the thyme you see on a clock, but this is the herb thyme that we cook with.
Yeah.
And then over here, I don't know if this made it or not. It's not looking too promising. I have lavender. So my Oli bed here, last winter we did fall planting and then it snowed and I ended up leaving this frost cover.
I remember you telling me to cover it
Yep.
one night.
This frost cover we put over it that it snowed and well it got left out all winter. It held up beautifully. No problems with that. In fact, I can link this because I had a bunch of you guys ask me what I use for my frost blanket. I just picked up something off of Amazon. I can put the link in the description here. But look at this.
Why are you taking that?
The lettuce survived all winter. I even have an onion here. This one did not make it. That one's crispy. We've got lettuce and we have a broccoli plant. So we're just gonna.
What's that?
Oh, another broccoli over there. So you can see this sunk down because this was all compost. So we'll have to put new compost in it. But we're going to have. It looks like it's trying to either seed or make broccoli. So. Anyways, this one looks like it did not make it though. Yeah, that one's... Alright, I guess I'll clean this up a little bit and then put the blanket back over it. Here, I just found a hole in here. Probably just an animal decided it was a good place to live. There's probably mice in here or something. No biggie.
This is the stuff you gave me for my birthday.
Yes, it is. I'm glad you're using it.
Except for my gloves.
This looks like it's goner because the center, even though the leaves are good, the center is dead on it. So I'm just gonna toss this to the chickens and they can eat the little bit of green. Oh, look! They're like, is that for me? Hello?
Yes,
Hello, is that for
okay.
me?
Oh, winter.
They've been waiting for their greens.
Well, we'll get the greens soon enough. Here goes.
Da 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 da! Yummy greens.
Well, we love this stuff.
Yeah, we can pull these out. These were peppers and
is
an
an
eggplant. Yeah, but this was a great pepper plant. Remember
Yeah.
how many banana peppers we got from this plant?
Most of our banana peppers are from.
And you can just toss that right in the compost, Mary. So that's all.
Mom, you hungry?
Oh, delicious. Anybody want a mummified? This is a mummified eggplant. Delicious.
Maybe we should make some. Maybe we should make some mummified mushrooms.
A mummified eggplant parm. What do you think? Would it taste good?
Delicious.
So we got a couple plants. Look at that. A couple lettuces, 2 broccolis. Thank you, Mary. Oops, I forgot somebody was coming for eggs. Guys, outside is so beautiful. Anyways, I gotta go back outside. I didn't finish that garden. But the pressure is done on this. And see if I can put you in a place without... You're gonna have to share the screen with our water pitcher. Okay, here we go. Always open away from you. Most of you guys know that, but open away just in case it's hot in there. You won't get burned. And there they all are. Well, it doesn't look like any of them burst, so that's good news. And they look like they all sealed, minus that one. That one looks like it's sealed, but it might still be working on it. Yep. So these should be fine. We'll let them rest for, a couple hours. I'll pull them out of here. But how cool is that? I did it. I did it. I tried something new. I love doing something new.
We're biking.
Yes, you most certainly are biking.
Yeah, it's really fun. Mom, can I help?
Sure.
Mom, chickens have leaves.
I'm sure they
Look, they're
do.
all coming out.
Oh, no, don't pull those.
Chickens love weeds to eat.
Let's see if this will work or not.
Mom, why is there not water in your
Just leave it.
house?
I'm going to use it to water my plants. I think
Can I help you? It's heavy.
it is.
Ready? Look at this.
We need to get some rocks. Okay, we're going to take one brick and put it right here, okay? Take the brick, carefully put it right on the fabric.
Mom, Lily, gotta go.
There you go, good job. Lily, we're going to put, we're going to need more, put it right there. We'll need another one here, Daniel. Perfect.
I need to get some more from the deck.
Okay, right over here. Carefully, we don't want to puncture the fabric, so just gently lay it on it, please. Perfect. Daniel, did you get another one for me? Could you get one more, please? So there. Thank you, Daniel. I think that'll be interesting. We'll see if we can grow anything. I showed Art my ghost there, and his only concern is that it might blow over, but I don't think we put enough bricks around it. I think it's okay, but I'm gonna put my stakes here. Well, hang on. I'm putting the rest of the tomato cages in my greenhouse. I actually need to work at my greenhouse. I have one plant here, all my seed trays here, but look at this. The plants are so happy in here. All of those are Grace's pansy plants that she got for her birthday. She's got, I think it was over 60 plants. They're doing so well. She transplanted them yesterday. She did such a great job. These guys are still open. I haven't planted anything, but they have lettuce down here, so they go out. The broccoli and bok choy and lettuce doing great out here. The geraniums, just absolutely love the greenhouse. I just can't believe how well they do out here. So we're looking good. Still have a lot to plant, but this is starters. We've got basil, lots of basil here. These are Mary's. I believe these are Mary's tomatoes. We've got another tomato there, some peppers here, and then behind here I have my onions, two different varieties of onions, and then some celery, and actually I need to plant more onions. What do you think, Hannah? Do you like the greenhouse? See, it's warm. It's very warm out here. Do you like it? What do you think of all those little plants? Are they happy? Are you happy? So that's a little greenhouse tour. Still have a lot to plant, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting into the full swing of garden season, that's for sure. And I suspect this is the last week of March. I suspect the next 2 months, almost all of my vlogs will be almost in its entirety all about gardening. That's just how my life is right now. We're going to be doing a lot of getting everything tidied back up after the winter and getting the gardens in. I just got back from taking John to fire school. He is taking the first step into becoming a fireman, and that requires going to school several times a week. So, is it all draining? So I ended up, it's almost a half hour away for school. So I went and took him while the kids were eating dinner. And now it's supposed to go down to 28. So we're back to the greenhouse. Unloading the greenhouse, bringing it inside. And tomorrow will be another day, bring it back out. It's nice and warm in there. I know. I went in there earlier and I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. I hear a bluebird.
I heard a couple birds today that I did not recognize.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a bluebird out there. All right, little plants, back to the house you go.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Whether they like it or not, they're going back. We are back from picking up John from his fire class, but I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm gonna try to edit video, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But thanks for coming along. Let me know in the comments what you guys are doing in your gardens this week, and I will see you for our next video. Good night.